iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Army Black Knights. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sutton. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go right back to him. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
He'll try the left side. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Back to the ground with the running back. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They want to run it left here, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's a...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th down, no problem. Call your own number. He does a great job sticking the ball in the belly of the running back, pulling that thing out, taking off and running, and knowing he had the 1st down. Nice job by this offense to get a fresh set of downs.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Charles. Got enough for the 1st. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Back to the ground game on the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got a man. It's Clark. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Black Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this is a big 3rd down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great 1st half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 5. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
He wants to change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Army!
defense needed a touchdown, no doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Charles. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They go right back to him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt.
There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to bump. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Takes it in. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Sutton. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Memphis calls timeout. That's their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. There's a little room there. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Right, here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Crosses the 45, and they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll test the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! A great catch and run for 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, it's Sutton. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Right back to it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking for a crease to the left. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run for it, and he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field,